Hello everyone, Santa here. This is Final Fantasy XIII, and this is the generator we so proudly turned on last time. That was most of last time. You are getting an accurate representation of what this game's experience is because I am not editing anything out. So, yeah. It's a lot of very slow battles. That is what a lot of this experience is, unfortunately. Okay, let's go fight these guys. Starting with the bombs. Because the bombs will blow us up if we don't take them out. Don't let it self-destruct. There we go. Okay, now we need to get some healing going. Okay. Not the most exciting auto battle here, but... Hey, get yourself healed, please.
You got this, Vanille. Leave it to me. Go, girl.
I'm okay with letting its stagger meter run down a little bit. Get some stats going.
Thanks,
Pop us
Vanille.
off and
Follow the old man's lead.
let's start getting this guy taken down a notch, eh? Man, we're just dealing so much damage to it with all of the buff and debuff stuff. I know I mentioned that last time, but it's accurate, right? That, like, it's actually become hard to stagger these guys because they die first. So we've definitely gotten a lot more powerful.
Watch and learn, kid.
Dual casting would work. Oh yeah, that pushes it in stagger really quickly. This is gonna wreck it so hard. Yeah, that's what I thought. I should probably be using dual casting a little bit more when stagger's so hard. Commando doesn't often hit as hard as Ravager does, so. Finally to where, though? I guess out of the junk heap, hopefully?
You must be tired.
I mean, one imagines.
We gotta sleep somewhere. This look okay?
Yeah. Fine by me. All set. Okay, good night.
Not a care in the world.
Oh!
What?
Do not cross this line. Understood?
Grow up.
And good night again.
Did you just go to sleep already?
Chocobo! Yes! The best character. Or at least the most absent character. Although Snow is trying real hard.
Still a kid.
Ooh, what are we loading? Is it gonna be snow? Yes. Well, it's somebody different. We could move back to lightning. Oh, we're loading fancy cutscene. Beautiful clouds is what we got. I like myself some beautiful clouds. Yeah, this is probably snow.
Couldn't run if you wanted to.
Look at you. Wonder what's under the hood of that thing.
Keep your pants on. You'll get a peek soon enough. Just try and behave.
I like the docking guides.
I'm not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that lasts.
He's come to meet you.
The Lindblom, Sanctum Guardian Corps. Okay, so that's not SciComm. That's the group that Lightning was working for originally.
Halt!
You must be Snow. Cid Raines, Brigadier General of the fleet.
Hi, Cid. Thanks for the escort.
Apologies. I just had a few questions to ask you. If it works like they tell us, that means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Serah!
Fulfilled her focus. As a tainted pulse l'Cie, that is.
You think she was out to hurt Cocoon?
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything?
That's the problem.
I need the truth, for the sake of Cocoon.
The sake of Cocoon. We're from Cocoon. Shipping us out, purging innocent people. That's how you lend us a hand?
Those are the Sanctum's methods. The public fears what it doesn't know. It's grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below. So, the Sanctum devised a plan for you, l'Cie.
I'll bet.
A public execution. The people don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
No!
The Sanctum has intelligence on the other l'Cie already. It's only a matter of time.
You'll never catch them.
I see. We'll need your help then, won't we?
Serah.
The plot advances. Ah.
You're kidding, right?
I mean it.
You can't drop the breakup bomb like that. Being alone's all right, I guess. Yep. Always was until we met. Then we did. And now I know there's something better. Being with you. We've come too far to quit now.
It's not your choice.
You really want to leave me?
I don't want to. I have to. Please, just stay away from me.
What happened? At least tell me that. If it was something I did, just say it.
Is the armband indicating she's
Okay.
become Lassie?
Look. Branded by Pulse. I'm a Lassie.
No.
Enemy of Cocoon. Danger to us all. Get it now? You're my enemy. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's hard for her. Don't know what's up with the giant dandelions, though.
Serah!
Wonder what she saw for her focus vision. If it was the same thing that the rest of our cast did, or if it was something different.
Serah, where are you?
Is this snow section going to be in the past? Huh. Fascinating. It is. I have a lack of access to most things. Cold, hard fact. As Lightning and the others make their way through the Vile Peaks, Snow is escorted aboard the airship Lindblom after his capture at Lake Brusha. His captors are members of the Wide Area Response Brigade, otherwise known as the Cavalry. The cavalry is not directly involved with the purge or the tracking down of Lassie. Nevertheless, their commander, Brigadier General Raines, calmly explains the reasons behind the Sanctum and SciComm operations, and their plans to hold a public execution. Also, he is named Cid, which is a traditional Final Fantasy name as far as I understand it. If the Lassie are killed in plain sight of the populace, he asserts, the panic threatening the stability of their society will be diffused. Are Raines and the cavalry also tools of the Sanctum? And who is the woman who works with them? Isn't she a Pulse Lassie and an enemy of Cocoon? Full of questions and unsure of his captor's motives, Snow recalls another time when he felt this powerless. A time when one cold fact, robbed him of the strength to stand. It was the moment he learned that his beloved Serah was a Pulse Lassie. Interesting. We'll probably get more on the 13 days, but we now have a new day we're exploring.
I could spend the whole day here. Where do waves come from?
Well, honey, the water hits Cocoon's wall, then it bounces back.
Interesting explanation. I'm just admiring the skybox. This is a really, really, really pretty skybox. That's one of the things that the game has consistently been doing, is making some really gorgeous skyboxes. Is there anything over this way of interest? Coconuts. Obviously, there's not actually a whole lot that I could do here, but
Serah. Nah, she hasn't been by here.
well, I mean, she's clearly up where the quest indicator marker is indicating.
What's with the long face? You and Serah have a fight?
Not exactly. So I just need to talk to people.
How come Sarah's not with you, big guy?
How'd you like the new look? Decent clothes and Palanpol. Had to go all the way to Eden to get them.
This doesn't surprise me. A lot of the clothes around here are, how do you say, underwhelming. Okay, looks like I need to go to the end of this pier. Or onto the pier. Ooh, it's important. It gets a fancy cutscene. Wait, no, those are just in-game
Serah!
models.
What is your focus? Let's see, have a focus, right? I'll go with you, help you do it. Just let me.
No. If you're with me, the sanctum
I will be with you. No matter what. We've come too far to quit now.
I don't know. I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
Not if I'm here. I'll protect you. We'll figure this out. Do it together, okay?
Okay. If it's true what they say,
Yeah?
when we're finished, I'll turn to crystal.
Don't worry. When the sea complete their focus, they're blessed with the gift of eternity. They wouldn't call it eternity if you died. You'll see. You and me will always be together.
Aww.
Even if death was all that she had waiting, nothing would have changed. Serah was brave enough to face it.
Mm-hmm. So Vanille learned about that, eh? Okay, so my guess is we were just checking in on Snow. Where the heck have they gotten to?
Can't believe we made it.
Weird door.
That'll slow down pursuit.
But aren't there troops on this side? We can't relax just yet.
Right. We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Actually, why don't you let me take point?
Can you handle it?
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning.
Yeah, so we're controlling Hope
Keep
now.
your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
Got it.
The Gapra Whitewood. Well, I can see why they call it that. Or the blue wood, but it's very glowy. Proto-ecology belt. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I've got your back. You call the shots now.
As expected, the data log. Wow, this is massively updated. Okay, let's start at the top. Chapter 4, Separate Paths. If l'Cie were machines, they would seek to complete any focus without question, but l'Cie are human, and no human willingly desires the slavery imposed by FLC. Sazh and Vanille support each other in their desperate flight. What is their focus? They are scared to even contemplate the answer to that question. Snow, by contrast, chooses to pursue his objective without hesitation, not because he wants to obey the FLC, but because it is Serah's wish. He believes without the slightest shred of doubt that his focus is to protect Cocoon. Lightning and Hope, meanwhile, choose to fight. They turn their anger against an unjust fate and a world hostile to their very existence. On their way to Eden, at the very heart of Cocoon, Lightning and Hope prepare to enter a military-controlled zone. Which brings us to Chapter 5, A Strategy for Change. Rejecting the fate chosen for her by the Fal'Cie and set on exacting revenge on her cold-blooded government, Lightning enters the Gapra Whitewood along with Hope. It seems they've managed to lose their SciComm trackers, but the Whitewood is a Sanctum military zone, and their chances of encountering hostile units are high. Yet, what choice do they have? It's the only road that leads to the Sanctum capital. Lightning now intends to fight on Hope's behalf after Odin's appearance forces her to rethink her decision to leave the boy behind. But she isn't the only one to have had a change of heart. Having relied on Lightning for protection from the beginning, Hope resolves not to flinch from danger, choosing instead to put himself squarely in the line of fire. Sensing the shift in his attitude, Lightning entrusts the lead to her young companion. People. Cid Raines. Cid Raines is the commander of the Wide Area Response Brigade, a military unit otherwise known as the Cavalry. While lacking the sheer firepower of SciComm, the Cavalry is considered one of the most elite groups within the Guardian Corps. As a Brigadier General in the Sanctum Army, Raines should stand ready to repel the forces of Pulse. However, he seems to be seeking out the fugitive l'Cie and taking them captive to some end that remains to be seen. Well, he said he wants to publicly execute them, but... Day 7 Revelation, Serah was overcome by curiosity when she saw the doors to the vestige wide open for the first time. She wandered inside and was branded by the Pulse Fal'Cie. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we could have assumed that, but it wasn't clear. Good to know her motivations. Unable to tell Lightning that she had become a l'Cie, Serah eventually revealed her painful secret to Snow 4 days later. Unwilling to see him suffer the same fate, the young woman tried to break off their relationship, but Snow chased after her and swore to help complete her focus, whatever it may be. Locales, the Gapra Whitewood. The Gapra Whitewood is the border zone that separates the wilderness of the Vile Peaks from the civilization of Palumpulum. Under the jurisdiction of the Sanctum military, the Whitewood serves as an experimental facility for conducting research into bioweapons. The security of this classified area is built into its design. The paths winding through the trees are deliberately confusing, causing intruders to become hopelessly lost. And, okay. Wide Area Response Brigade. The Wide Area Response Brigade is a Guardian Corps unit commanded by Brigadier General Cid Raines. The brigade is more famous for its unofficial name, the Cavalry. A mobile unit without a designated jurisdiction, the Cavalry patrols the uninhabited expanses between cities, ready to respond to emergency situations at a moment's notice. For this purpose, the brigade commands a cruiser-class airship, the sole exception in the Guardian Corps. So I guess no other Guardian Corps uses such a ship. The Lindblom. Due to the expansive area it patrols and the need for mobility, the Wide Area Response Brigade has no fixed base. The Lindblom is the command ship of the brigade and serves as both home and headquarters for its soldiers. It is heavily armed and armored for a Guardian Corps craft, but is easily outclassed by the Anti-Pulse gunships built for the main SciComm fleet. I see. So it is relatively impressive. Okay, let's see what we can get you. I can level up your Ravager. Let's see. Okay, let's just... Learned Quake. Okay, and what can I get with you, milady? How do I level up your commando? Well, whatever. We'll just keep pumping stuff into things, and eventually we'll get what we need. Which at the moment is a save point. So, we have slowly throughout the game been experiencing each character as a lead character. I think this is to give us a chance to explore their playstyle. And kind of how they feel.
No holding back.
Stay down.
Wait is a technique, eh? What's this do? Well, that's sweet looking. That ended the battle is what that did. Cool. Gummy oil. That doesn't even make any sense. How's oil gummy? Okay, so we got some sort of barrier here. The map doesn't even continue. It doesn't seem like that's probably crossable at any point in time.
I can use the lights as a guide to keep us moving in the right direction.
AKA, that's how you can navigate this otherwise intentionally confusing zone. Okay, so we have these guys. Okay, the frag leeches are all very standard.
That's it, I did it!
Let's see, what paradigms am I currently having? Slash and burn, where she's commando. Okay, that seems fine. Let's just auto-chain this guy. Why do they like hinges in this game so much? Like, Lightning has a sword that hinges in the middle. He has a boomerang that hinges in the middle. Like, this is not a practical thing to do. It's a structural weakness in your weapon.
Go chasing after enemies. It's a surefire way to get ambushed.
It's just all very confusing, design-wise. It's not like he even attacks much. I think he might be capable of attacking. Good ol' insta-kill enemies. Alright, kill enemies just before they stagger. I should probably be switching to the dual
Right behind you.
Ravager setup. Oh, hey, look, I found a cutscene.
Have you ever been here before? On duty, I mean.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Did they get called Blob?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
To keep you safe. I'll want it back.
What the heck is it?
Lightning. I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
Oh, more stuff. Weapon of choice. Taking the lead of his own free will, Hope precedes Lightning into the depths of the Gapra Whitewood. He needs to be stronger. Hope joins Lightning in her fight against the Sanctum because he thinks the experience of battle will toughen him up. He cannot show fear. He cannot show weakness. If he does, he's afraid Lightning will decide to go on without him again. So even if it is a lie, he puts on a brave face and pushes his terror aside. Seeing that he is struggling to control his fear, Lightning gives Hope a knife in an attempt to boost his confidence. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Gotcha, that's a special knife. Woodlands Observation Battalion. This unit is part of the Guardian Corps, but unlike the Bottom Security Regiment, the Woodlands Observation Battalion patrols non-residential areas. Its main duty is to prevent wild creatures from encroaching on suburban districts. The battalion also provides the bulk of security personnel for the Gapra Whitewood Bioweapon Research Facility, despite the facility's status as a SciComm-run initiative. This is an interesting question that I have, but why are there monsters in Cocoon? Like, I would think that the Lassie that are supposed to, or no, the Falsi that are supposed to be like their allies or whatever, would do something about that, but it's very interesting to me that they exist. Here we are. Militarized leech. That makes sense. Gummy oil and fragrant oil.
Time to move.
Indeed.
Trust me to cover your tail, and stay focused on moving forward.
That sounds like a good plan. Okay. Well, that looks to bring us to time. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end here. But until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.